stage, Matt Martin.
Woo! Happy Thursday night. You guys doing okay? Yeah.
Woo!
You guys are good. Everyone's gonna ask you, so you know what? Just get used to it. Small crowd tonight. I'm glad you guys came out. Thanks. Where are you guys from?
Niagara on the Lake.
All the way from Niagara on the Lake. How is it up there in the north from straight here?
Same.
Yeah, are you guys excited? Actually, for everybody here, I hope you guys are excited. Would you be excited to hear some of my new jokes I came up with just this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. I would also be pretty excited if I remembered them, so I'm not gonna go there. I did have some thoughts this week that I haven't had before. I was thinking to myself about a time that I got into a fight in my adult life this summer, and I was in a car. I was the passenger, and the window was rolled down. I was in the front seat. Front window was rolled down. And this guy was doing, I can't even remember what. I got knocked out, so I don't know. And I mumbled something to the driver, who's my friend, about this D-bag outside, but he heard me because he was closer than he appeared. Thank you. Yeah, it's a dumb joke. Anyway, love it. I loved it. It was great. It was clever. But then here's where it got crazier. Later on in the summer, Labor Day weekend, I'm at this giant, huge party. And there's a barbecue. There's a trillion people I haven't seen since like high school. But that D-bag was there. And I said, I'm gonna get my revenge on this jerk. So I went up to him. And I punched him right in the gut. Right before right before I did that, he saw me coming, and his eyes was like, he knew he had it coming. I felt really good in my soul, like bam! And I turned around and walked away, and everyone started clapping. Apparently, I was a hero for saving his life for choking on a hot dog. It was the worst. I felt really low about myself after that. You can't be an adult doing jerky things like that. So on my way home, I was really thinking about it, and I was like feeling low, and I did something even worse. I parked my car in the garage, and I left the car running when I closed the door. I just sat there with the car on, and I had a long time to think. It took a long time. I was like 3 hours in. I'm like, man, this electric car thing is really crazy. Saved my life. Ridiculous jokes. I love it. Where are you guys from? Barrie. Oh, how is the South treating you guys? You guys are all coming from the North. This is crazy. Actually, you guys got pretty good snow there, eh? I'm sure. What do you guys do for work? HVAC. I cut my fingers on doing exactly your job last week. Good times. What do you do? Long-term care home management. You have to have some patience for that, right? Another area where you're going to need a lot of patience. And when I was in high school, I would envy the people who knew what they wanted to do, what they wanted to be. You know, like, I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be a lawyer. Nobody in high school is like, I'm going to be on the board of directors of air conditioning company. Like, that's not a thing. But the one person that I didn't understand then, but I certainly don't understand now as an adult, is the guy who's like, I'm going to be a mechanic. A mechanic. Yeah, that's smart. I guess it's a good job, but man, I can't imagine, like, that's what you want to do? Have anybody been to a mechanic and the guy's like, hey, how's it going? Now, every mechanic's like, oh, what a fucking so he's pissed off, god damn it, get it. No one's ever been like, oh, well, gosh, golly, that one's really in there. Mechanics don't do that. Oh, man. I know I'm all over the place. I didn't have anything prepared for tonight, to be quite honest. Some changes in my life. I had to get a new phone, and I just hate getting new phones. My wife's like, you're just too old. You just don't like change. I have to swipe now instead of using buttons and stuff, and it's just so infuriating. And I'm like, no, I'm a human being. I'm a creature of habit. Nobody likes change, unless you're homeless. flashing 12. I don't even know. That's ridiculous. All right, what should I end on? Does anybody have kids?
Woo! Oh yeah.
You, Mr. Barry, how many kids you got? Two. How old are they now?
14 and 7.
14 and 7?
Yeah, 17.
17. When they were little, let me ask you a question. I mean, I'm sorry if I'm going to be outing you and be looking weird. I'll tell you, I've got a kid. He's 6 years old. And I stopped doing this recently, but I used to shower with him when he was little. It was just so much easier to bathe him. When it was my turn, like mom showered with him too, I showered with him. It's just so much easier than trying to do it from the outside. Like you're just in there. And did you do that? Did your wife do that or anything? Yeah? Okay, let me ask you a serious, for real question. What age did you stop doing that? Not for you. How old were they when you stopped doing that with them? Or what is a good age, do you think? Because somebody had told me, I'll stay with you here, Esther. Somebody had told me 5. You should cut it off at 5. There is no child that should be showering with their parent after 5. And then I started thinking to myself, man, I need to make a call. Mom, you really fucked me up. I really love you, but we gotta stop doing this.